John Mateer is arguably the best quarterback we faced this season, probably will face. He's at or near 100%. And just like with Ty Simpson, Oklahoma is going to put all their chips on him. He's their top threat. Mateer has a very electric safety valve, and Isaiah Santana.
That kid's a stud. Number 5.
Then, yes, but also Deion Burks is coming on here as of late. Like I said, Mateer is healthy, but if they expect him to replicate performance like we saw from Diego Pavia versus Auburn, it could be disastrous. Honestly, guys, what kind of threat does John Mateer pose to Alabama?
Well, we always have trouble with a quarterback that's mobile. And I think that if we keep him in the pocket, and I know you guys say when he runs, he kind of throws, inaccurately. But I want to keep him in the pocket, and I want him to beat us in the pocket. I don't see him beating us staying in the pocket. Where we have the most trouble is where the quarterbacks get outside of containment, and they have that run-pass option. But I think our defense – run-wise is getting hot. We're peaking at the right time, as Coach Stallings would say. And we're coming along, we're starting to play championship defense because you win championships on defense. And I think our team will go as far as the defense lead us. I know offensively we're going to have to score some points, but since we're having difficulty running the ball, our defense is going to have to turn it up a notch and kind of make up for our lack of running game.
Mateer's the X factor in this. One thing that's constant in the history of Alabama football, if you're going to come into Bryant-Denny Stadium and beat them, you kind of got to have a quarterback that'll put his balls in a wheelbarrow and say, let's roll. I'm not scared of this environment. I do think Mateer has a little bit of that. But in that, he's got his gunslinger. He'll throw some interceptions if you let him. Mateer's going to try to make a throw or two a game. And, man, I'll be real. Womack's defense, that's the one thing he kind of preached coming in, and Bama fans were, we're not going to blitz as much, but we're going to create turnovers. Bama's defense does that. And I think this is a game where whoever wins the turnover battle, Mateer's the X factor. If they're going to win this game, he's got to play a flawless game. But if he plays his normal game, and that's where I'm questioning, he was hurt. He broke his hand. He came back early and played sloppy against Texas. Comes in Ole Miss, it's raining and his hands hurt. So, I mean, I don't know how much that was him. He made a few more passes in Neyland than he had the previous 2 weeks. He made some of the throws on the sideline that I hadn't seen him be able to make. I'm curious, is he getting healthier and healthier? But even before he got hurt, he was throwing an interception or two a game because of that gunslinger mentality. I think Mateer, more than any aspect on the Alabama-Oklahoma side, is the greatest X factors. What does he bring to this game? I like Mateer. I like his mentality. I like his attitude. I've liked what I've seen every time in the post games, even when they've lost. He seems to have just a good head on him. But with that said, he's a walking interception waiting to happen. Bama's just got to be patient, and when it comes, take advantage of it.
You being a Mississippi boy, who does he remind you of?
Brett Favre.
Brett Favre.
Brett, he's got a little Brett. He's not a threat with his legs, but if he gets going with his legs, he can hurt you and extend that 3rd and 6 breaking out, which has been an Achilles heel of Alabama in the past. So again, to win in Bryant-Denny, you got to have great quarterback play, and he's got it in him, but he's also got it in him to play into Alabama's hands, in my mind.
They're coming to beat us at Alabama, at Bryant-Denny, Nick Saban field. You're going to have the ball bounce your way. It's very hard to beat us if the ball doesn't bounce your way because we just there's something about the stadium. We just turn it up a notch. You don't want to get beat at home. Nobody's coming in your house and whooping you.